I'm going to interrupt today's 15-minute mindset magic session by telling you about what we've been doing this whole year. And this whole year has been about our growth, our mindset, our beautiful creative practices, and of course, our journey on the self-mastery road to where we are heading. If you haven't sat down with a piece of paper to figure out what you want in life, I've got a special download for you today named, What Do You Want? And once you have that sheet of paper, there are a few questions you can go over and discover what's that thing that drives you to get up in the morning, to do the routines, to fall back into the traditions, and to embrace every new morning. What is it that makes you pop and come alive and want to give back to the world? What is it that you want that thing inside of you to experience? Now, I recently had to respond to a person who feels that the world owes them something, and sometimes we do feel like that. I know I've woken up in the morning feeling, oh, I've done all of this work and I've accomplished so many things, and I should actually be in a better place. I should actually be somewhere else, and I shouldn't be wasting my time with certain things, and I should be earning so much more. Now, if you've woken up like that and you couldn't answer yourself, then it's almost like you don't know what you want in this world. And once you know what you want, it's so much easier to step into little practices that will help you move the needle forward, and of course, put things in place that you could routinely do that will bring you results. Now, if you wake up today and you realize, well, a whole year has gone by and I still haven't done any videos, or I still haven't made that $2,000 a week, or I haven't made much art, or maybe you've made a lot of things, but you haven't sold many of it, or you have accomplished nothing in your career. What if you accomplished nothing? What if you are in the same spot you were last year? If you haven't decided on wanting something better than that, then nothing is going to change in the year to come. You will still be in exactly the same place, thinking exactly the same thoughts, and doing exactly the same things that you have been doing this past year and the year before. And before you know it, you are stuck in this roller coaster on autopilot, and you are not doing anything to bring more beauty to your life. Now, I don't want today to be about a focus on our careers. I want you to focus on yourself. What is it that's humming in your mind that wants to come forth, that wants to be seen by others, that wants to be acknowledged as something beautiful you want to bring forth? Whether it's a garden, or I don't know what you want. What is that big dream that's burning like a fire within you, or that you are smothering, that's just not coming to light, that's not bringing forth that energy that can build? Now, if you can answer that simple question to yourself, what do I want? Then you can start thinking about the systematic things you could be doing. Now, I don't want you to fall back into these negative thought patterns and go back to the what ifs and go into this inner critic that has nothing good to say about all your accomplishments. If you have lost weight this year, congratulate yourself. If you have done a course this year, congratulate yourself. If you have done things for other people this year, let's say this year was something you had to give back to others, then congratulate yourself. If this was a year of inner reflection, congratulate yourself. If this was a year where you needed to acknowledge others, then do so and celebrate those moments that came to you in times of need. So many times things happen for us and we often forget to just step back and give thanks. And this is a beautiful time of year where we are reminded of Thanksgiving and the traditions that run in the families. And whether you believe in any of those old-fashioned traditions, there is a truth in finding time at the end of the year to reflect on what has come before. And when we can do that, we can honestly step forward and step into a new reality, a new thing. And to do that, we also need to celebrate. And that celebration often means giving gifts to ourselves and gifts to those who we care about. And that is what December is all about. We are taking a look at how we can create gifts that we can share. Now, you may have a list of gift skills and abilities and things that you would like to do for others, for yourself, and also for your career advancement. And those are the three things I often talk about is career advancement, doing things for others, and also taking care of your own needs. And in that, you get to express these gifts that you have accumulated over years, whether it's a course that you've done and you've got a diploma or a certificate or even a degree. You need to use that knowledge and put it back into the world. And if you've done hundreds of soft skill courses, like I am an addict for soft skill courses, and I've done hundreds over the years, and each of them has imprinted a little bit into my life where I get to grow and prosper and share this abundance of knowledge. And during December, we are going to look at not only gift giving, but also on making those gifts ourselves. There's a whole playlist up on the Open Studio sessions already, where we are looking at things we've made in the past. I know there was a tray and coasters and all kinds of other things. But our main focus for this year is going to be to use the knowledge from the essential oils, aromatherapy, self-mastery, and also all the little bits that are coming together in the self-healing process over the last 6 to 3 months in the self-mastery membership. And as you know, in the open studio sessions, I often share smaller pieces with the public that's available to everybody in the self-mastery membership, but also to others who are interested in seeing what we do behind the scenes. Now, it's really easy to join in that, and all you have to do is follow the Open Studio link below in the description and find out what it is you could add to your life or bring into your life. There's beautiful things and also little sketchbook practices that you could do to just feed your own soul. Now, there's so much more to this whole story than just giving because it's Christmas time or because we want to give thanks to others and show our appreciation. It is about acknowledging every small win we've had. And if you can look back at every month, whether you're going to take your diary or your journal or the calendar, or just look back at your email lists or the courses you've done, and reflect on how much you've grown. The picture will come together, but you have to sit still and think about these things because our mind is so funny and tricky, where it will always remind us of the ugly, awful things that are going wrong, instead of pushing that focus and redirecting it back into the positive things that happened in our lives. We can often feel like what we've done this year is worthless, or that it was just something else I did and another year wasted. But when we look at the smaller components and put those small pieces together, we realize how much all of it has accumulated. Some of us have had 2 or 3 jobs this year, and we had to change and pivot and move back into the thing we loved. Some of us climbed the ladder of success, and some had to fall off that ladder to learn a lesson. Now, it doesn't matter which way you went, as long as you got right back up and tried again. Now, I don't know if you've tried to brush your teeth. Have you tried to brush your teeth? So there's no trying to brush your teeth. You're either not brushing your teeth or you're picking up the toothbrush, putting on toothpaste, and scrubbing away at those pearly whites. But we cannot try to do something. We can sit and ponder and we can wait around for things to change. But unless you are taking those small little action steps to do the things that will all build to the end result, then and only then are we doing. And so many of us are stuck in this middle part here where you're thinking about what you want to do. You know what the result is you want, but you're stuck in this trial where you're just not taking any action. And let me tell you today, one little piece of action is worth more than all the wishes, all the manifestations you could think about, all the practices you could put in place. It's about taking real action. And to give you an example, the person that sent a message that was kind of negative said that she's not making videos because her hair is a mess every single day. And she's so sick and tired of looking at herself in the same way. And it got me thinking, what if she could bridge that gap between being unsatisfied with the way she looks and just did a little bit of skills training where she figured out how to manage her own hair, or at least get a hairstyle that she could fix quickly so that she can appear on camera. And I'm telling you now, it could be that she just doesn't like the way she looks on camera. And that's because she hasn't tried. If you look back at some of my old videos, I'm so serious and so stern and so afraid of the camera and afraid of speaking. But what if I just kept on going? Then I could reach this point where I'm comfortable in front of the camera, where I feel like I am radiating some kind of energy. Last week, somebody said that I look radiant on camera, but I didn't look radiant in the beginning. But I still went ahead and made all those videos. You'll find them in the Meet Me in the Studio sessions, and you can have a look at those. And our growth only happens when we embrace these things and take action instead of trying and trying and trying. Stop trying. Just do something about the problems you're having. Fix the problems. Get the skills. Do the things that you need to do, and stop worrying about what other people are thinking. Those people don't matter. And if they do matter, then let them see you the way they want to see you. They are going to judge you anyway because their judgment is based on their beliefs, about themselves, and they're only trying to push that onto you through their own mindset. And you are here today working on your mindset. So forget about everybody else and their opinions. Just move forward, do your own thing, and become your own person. And while you are doing your own thing, remember this: you are in charge of your thoughts. You are in charge of the things you say, and you're the only one that can do the things that will move you forward. And that brings me to our head, hands, and heart philosophy, where you can use your mind, you can follow your heart, and you can implement all of those gifts, skills, and abilities that you've been given, that you've been practicing, that you have, and make your own life so much better. There's much to learn in self-mastery and much to see in the next video.